Thank you so much for joining us on the telecast. Moving on, AAP leaders have hailed the bail granted to Delhi's former Health Minister Satyendra Jain as victory of truth. AAP's Satyendra Jain has walked out of the Tihar Jail after spending 2 years in jail. He was arrested in a separate money laundering case in May 2022. He was welcomed by AAP leaders and supporters. He met AAP National Convenor Arvind Kejriwal, Delhi Chief Minister Atishi and Manish Sisodia. So viewers, that is the latest that is coming in. Aam Aadmi Party Satyendra Jain has walked out of jail. He and the AAP leaders and the party workers have welcomed him and given him a warm welcome. And they have hailed this, him coming out of the jail, and stated that this is the victory of truth. He has met National Convenor Arvind Kejriwal, and he has also met Atishi, the Delhi Chief Minister, and Manish Sisodia. So this is the latest that is coming in at this point.
जो 5-10 हज़ार रुपये लेके जाते थे ना, 1-1 करोड़ रुपए रिश्वत मांगते हैं आजकल। 1-1 करोड़ रुपया मैं आपके टीवी पे ओपनली कह रहा हूँ कि रिश्वत के रेट ऐसे बढ़ा दिए इन लोगों ने जिसके लिए आप सोच नहीं सकते। बिजनेसमैन को किसी के लायक नहीं छोड़ा है। वो ना कहते हैं किसी को कुछ कह नहीं सकता, काम धंधा नहीं कर सकता है। इस देश में हो क्या रहा है? कहते हैं हमारी जीडीपी बढ़ गई। कहाँ से जीडीपी बढ़ गई? इस देश के अंदर 100 करोड़ लोगों की जीडीपी जो है ना 30,000 रुपये साल से कम है। 30,000 रुपये साल के अंदर क्या कमाएगा, क्या खाएगा, कैसे चलेगा उसका काम? देश की एवरेज जीडीपी तो 2,30,000 रुपये है। 100 करोड़ लोगों के 30,000 रुपये भी नहीं है। तो क्या हो रहा है कि सारा कुछ लूट लाट के 2-4-5 लोग इकट्ठा कर रहे हैं और उसके ऊपर ये लगे हुए क्योंकि अरविंद केजरीवाल उसके बारे में बोल देते हैं, पब्लिकली कह देते हैं, तो उसके पीछे पड़ गए। कहते हैं अरविंद केजरीवाल को नहीं छोड़ेंगे, जो उसके साथ आएगा उसको नहीं छोड़ेंगे।
We have with us my colleague Mehendi Garg on the telecast. Mehendi, now Satyendra Jain has walked out of jail and AAP has hailed this decision. What can you tell our viewers about that?
It's big relief for Aam Aadmi Party because yesterday the Delhi court has granted bail to former Delhi Minister Satyendra Jain in a money laundering case after 2 years, and the Aam Aadmi Party leader was arrested by the ED on May 30th, 2022 on money laundering charge due to 4 companies allegedly linked to him. And on this big relief, all the senior leaders of Aam Aadmi Party went to Tihar Jail to meet Satyendra Jain also. And if we talk about what was the case, then the judge granted the relief on a bail bond rupees 50,000 with 2 sureties of like amount. The ED case stems from an FIR lodged against Satyendra Jain by the CBI in 2017 under the Prevention of Corruption Act. So on this big relief, all the Aam Aadmi Party leaders have shared their comments. And if we talk about Manish Sisodia, then he has posted on his X platform that Satyamev Jayate and long live the constitution of the country. And not only Manish Sisodia, other senior leaders, whether we talk about Arvind Kejriwal, Atishi, Gopal Rai, and all senior leaders of Aam Aadmi Party have stated their happiness on this big relief of Satyendra Jain coming out of jail on bail after 2 years. And now all senior Aam Aadmi Party leaders who were in jail on corruption charges are out on bail. Last month we all saw that how party convener Arvind Kejriwal was also granted bail by Supreme Court in a CBI case. Manish Sisodia got the bail. So all these big leaders are out from jail right now. And if we talk about what Satyendra Jain has said after coming out of jail, then he mentioned that what is happening in this country, and they say our GDP has increased. From where did the GDP increase? So he targeted the central government and also talked about the GDP and mentioned that the GDP of 100 crore people of this country is less than rupees 30,000 a year, and the average GDP of the people is rupees 2,30,000, and 100 crore people's GDP is not even rupees 30,000. So a major question was asked by Satyendra Jain that what is happening on the basis of GDP. So this is the latest that we're starting right now. Yes, Priya.
All right. The various leaders have come out when it comes to money laundering case, and another person, Satyendra Jain, he's also walked out. What can you tell the details when the ongoing probe into the money laundering case, that you could share the details regarding that with our viewers?
Well, yes, Jay, we talk about Satyendra Jain, who has came out of jail yesterday. He was, on a big money laundering case, accused of a big money laundering case and was inside jail. And after 2 years, he has got bail. But, if we talk about what was the case, then it was about, rupees 4.8 crore money laundering case. The ED had arrested the Delhi minister in this case in 2022, and he has, now got bail. So, special Judge Vishal Gogne of the Rouse Avenue Court has also relied on the, August 9 Supreme Court judgment that granted bail to former Delhi Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia in cases linked to the alleged excise policy scam also. And Jain was arrested by the ED in May 2022 and has spent more than 18 months in the judicial custody. And, taking into account Jain's long period of incarceration, then the judge has granted him bail on a personal bond of rupees 50,000 as part of his bail conditions. Also, he has been directed not to contact witnesses and also influence the trial or travel outside the country. So, the CBI had charge sheeted Jain for allegedly amassing assets to the tune of rupees 1.47 crore in a disproportionate assets case, and later the ED had attached properties worth rupees 4.81 crore belonging to 4 companies allegedly linked to Jain and also his relatives in connection with the money laundering probe. Yes, Riya.
All right, Mehndi, thank you so much for joining us on the telecast. Meanwhile, we are getting other reactions coming in. Let's take a look at that.
बेल के लिए आप कहते हैं तो कहते हैं कि ये भी केस लंबा चलेगा, तब मेरिट पे नहीं मांगते बेल। और ये हवाला का मामला है, भ्रष्टाचार का मामला है। जनता को गुमराह मत करिए, जनता सब समझ रही है। इसी तरह से केजरीवाल बाहर आए हैं, इसी तरह से मनीष सिसोदिया बाहर आए हैं, इसी तरह सत्येंद्र जैन है। भ्रष्टाचार के तमाम आरोप पूरी तरह वहीं पर स्थापित है, उनके अगेंस्ट कोई आर्गुमेंट आपके पास नहीं है। लेकिन हाँ, चूंकि मामला लंबा चलेगा तो इसलिए मामला लंबा चलेगा ये प्ली लेकर, लेकिन मामले पर कोई कंट्रोवर्सी नहीं, मामले पर कोई कॉन्ट्रडिक्शन नहीं है। तो इसलिए भ्रष्टाचार किया है उसके पुख्ता सबूत है और इसीलिए 2-2 साल तक ये लोग अंदर रहे हैं।
बहुत खुशी की बात है, हमारा हीरो वापस आ गया है।